What's up, you guys? We're back with another episode of Food and Asked, as always, in Tay.
And I'm Jazz.
And once again, we're not together.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some stuff going on that I gotta go out of town for, so I'm a little too busy to record in person today. So, honestly, or the next 3-ish weeks are probably gonna be over Riverside, which is what we use, which is a pretty cool
Yeah.
platform. So,
We're just preparing you guys for when this becomes our normal. So,
yeah.
very welcome.
Because I didn't realize how close August was. August is not very
You're
far away.
basically going to be gone the whole summer, too.
Yeah, well, I can't help it. Like I have to go to Portland for work. My dad's sick right now, so I'm going to Dallas. And then but I was planning to go to Dallas anyways, like next week because I was going to take them to the airport. Um and then yeah. So, but I'll be here till September essentially because September's your wedding, so I don't want to
Yes.
like fully move until then. I mean, I'll be out of my apartment, but I'll be here. So,
Yes. I'm sad. Anyway, we're going to have less. Oh, wait. Side note.
yeah.
If y'all pray, send prayers for Jazz's dad, or good thoughts, good vibes. We want him to get better, so just wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, he's doing a lot better today. He's having some issues. So, but he's doing better. Hopefully he'll get out by Saturday and everything will be semi back to normal. So,
Yeah, he
yep.
will. He's tough.
Mhm. He's a tough little beaner.
Okay.
Free Hole. Um,
So what
maybe.
did you have on our agenda?
Should I not have said that? Maybe you think? Well,
You can say that.
I'm Mexican, right? I could say that. Yeah. Okay.
I can't say that, but please leave that in there.
Dude, my week has been total. This is not my week at all. I can't remember what happened. Oh yeah. We're not gonna get into that, but something else happened this week.
I
And
need to
then
hear about it off air.
I already told you.
Oh,
You
okay,
know.
okay.
I'm not gonna say it on
Oh, yeah,
here.
yeah.
Like,
Right.
I'm just like, are you kidding me? Now I gotta freaking so it's
You're
staying.
lactating.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, what a great way to start the podcast.
It's all chaos here, guys.
Yeah. Dude, I need a drink so bad. Like, I don't need it, but I want one. But I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna try and get up really early and drive tomorrow. I'm gonna leave at like 6, maybe earlier. And so I don't want to drink because I want to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Calling out for you, homie.
Thanks. But yeah, how's your week going?
Mm, it's okay. It's been pretty busy. Me and Jacob are going out of town at the end of this month, so I've just been trying to squeeze it on my clients right before, and I'm exhausted, but so is life. Everything's going pretty good. I can't complain too much.
Where are you guys going?
We are going to Tulsa, and we have to help with this garage sale, so we'll work a little bit, but we get to stay at the River Spirit Casino and Resort. So I'm super excited.
Dude,
Doing Jazz's favorite pastime will be gambling.
I'm so happy for you. I told myself I'm not gonna gamble when I go down there. So, well, I mean, obviously
You
not gonna get
lied.
gamble right now. Well, no, I'm really trying to save money. I'm trying to be a better person when it comes to money. So,
Good for you.
yeah.
Speaking of that, do you listen to the Financial Audit podcast by Caleb Hammer?
Is it that Mexican dude?
I don't know what race he is, but he has the glasses and he's always yelling at people.
No, and I don't like him. Like, I think, like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm a judgmental person. Um, and like, he just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. Like, it's not that I don't like agree with like financial advice or anything. It has nothing to do with that. I don't know, just something about him I don't like.
Yeah, Jacob feels the exact same way.
Yeah.
Like, if I call him on, he's like, I don't want to watch this shit.
Yeah.
So,
And like I'll
I
watch
get it.
another one, like somebody else, but for some reason that guy, I don't know. I think the reason is he did a commercial and I think it's for that Rocket Money thing.
Okay.
Um where it like tells you all your subscriptions and does all this stuff and I don't know, something about the commercial just made me like not like him. Like It just rubbed
That's
me the wrong way. I think it was too fake for me, and that's kinda, like, off put me a little bit.
I do feel like his whole spiel is, like, very clickbaity, and he does get, like, a little too aggressive and angry with them, but I don't know, it kind of is just interesting to one, it kinda makes you feel better, or at least me personally,
Yeah.
about that whole situation. I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing a lot better than a lot of
Yeah.
people my age." But if y'all have any good, like, finance podcasts, send them my way because I enjoy listening and I
For
wanna do
me
better with my pocket.
for me, it would probably be, like, Doctor Now on, what is that? My Big Fat Life, or what is it
Oh,
called?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're not a picky eater. Mine would be like that, like, with finance, but it'd be like, "Dang, that's me."
You do not
Um,
need to spend money.
you do not need to spend $500. Oh god. You do not need to go to Target and have a shopping spree right now.
But, I just keep holding out hope that the government's going to pass and it's not going to matter
We're
anyway, so
close. We're close.
girl
Uh,
math.
recession. I saw this video, a bartender, and I've heard this before, how bartenders can predict the recession. Um,
Oh,
and a bartender came on and was like, "Yeah, we're in a recession." Um, because she starts talking about, like, how they predict it and stuff, and it's like how the but almost like based on how many people go to the bar, first of all. And it's
yeah.
also based on how much people tip. So like this girl was averaging, like, I think 25% tips, and now she's not even getting like 18. And then she was also saying like how one of their busiest days has now been like they only have one person at the bar because people aren't going to the bars.
Yeah. You can also tell, like, when a recession is like, in the beauty industry also because people start, like, I don't like, if you do hair, it's, like, lived-in blonde, or with nails, it's, like, the girlies are calling them soap nails right now, and it's, like, they just look, like, natural, and it's, like, the cheapest, most short, basic, simple thing you can get, so I
Soap nails?
personally I don't get the correlation with soap and the nail, but it's basically, like, very nude, very simple, very boring, something that's gonna grow out for, like, 6 weeks and you don't have to get done.
Interesting. Never heard of that. I have been wanting
Yeah,
to
you won't know.
I've been I think I'm about to paint my nails black. Just black. I'm
And
just
you
gonna
were gonna ask me to do them, or
I was just gonna do regular paint. Just like if you wanna do them, you can, but I don't wanna
why
make
would you
you.
do them yourself when you have me? Is all I'm saying.
Well, I don't wanna put you out, like, I don't wanna, you know what I mean? I was just gonna paint them. It's not like I was gonna do anything fancy with them.
Okay, I'm bringing the stuff next time, I'm painting them for you.
Okay. Yeah,
Like a month from now,
at the
so I won't
beginning
see
of
you.
I'll be back at the beginning of May, and we can have we will actually hang out this time, like, do
Yeah.
something, and then you can do my nails. And now you have your pool
Okay.
table up, so we can play pool.
Dude, you're gonna have to come over. It's
Yeah.
so nice now, having the whole garage set up. We put up a TV in there, we got the Xbox, next to
Dang.
the fridge. So, you have to come on.
Oh, that's exciting. And it's summer. Perfect.
I
Um,
know summer hates to see us coming.
I'm ready for that. It said my pool was open, but it still has the pool closed sign on it.
Probably that bitch Jeffrey's.
Probably, man. They probably don't want him to go in there. Dude's a little weird, man. What is that Theo Von
I hate
thing?
him.
Um, God dang it. Oh, dang it. I forgot what it was, but it was something about some sort of, he was talking about some sort of like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Just forget it.
That sounds like Theo Vaughn, just that little, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I'm gonna remember it after we're off this, and I'm gonna be like, "Damn it!" But it was
Yeah,
like
it's
a
probably the safest way.
yeah, it was a sound on TikTok, and but yeah. So let's see here. What are I know we were wanting to talk about. Or do you want to start? I'll let you start. I'll let you start out with it.
For starters, I just wanted to ask well, I was gonna ask what your Easter plans was, but
Mm.
I think I'm sure your Easter plans got a little,
I'm sorry, but you just sounded so Texas. I was going to
you know.
ask what your Easter plans was.
Fuck you.
Ma. Are we going to church? Yeah, so for Easter, I think I'm not sure, to be honest. If my dad's out of the hospital, probably barbecue and just relax because I'm sure he's gonna probably be tired. And
Mhm.
then even if he's not out of the hospital, me and Brennan will probably barbecue and relax. Um,
Love that for y'all.
yeah, I'll probably go to the hospital. Well, I'm definitely gonna go to hospital Friday. If he's there on Saturday, I'll go there Saturday. And then hopefully Sunday he'll be out so we can do something. I bought the well, so I had bought Bruce, my dog Bruce, a Easter basket. And now that I'm going
Love
over
that.
there for Easter, me and my grandma kind of got together and got Arrow an Easter basket too, so she doesn't feel left out.
That's so
um,
sweet. I love that.
yeah. I thought it was so funny because um my grandma was saying like something about, oh, Easter, I usually get y'all a basket and stuff. And I was like, yeah, but it's about the kids this year, like not about referring to the dogs. So
Like, so you normally do get an Easter basket though every year.
yeah, I do. And if my dad wasn't in the hospital, I'd be badgering my mom right now, like, where's my Easter basket? I probably still
Right.
will, just because I'll be like,
Not gonna leave the room.
give me the money, I'll go buy it for you. Um, but yeah, so no, we've always gotten Easter baskets.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we are and this is probably like not the greatest thing to admit, but we're pretty spoiled. So like
Hey,
people come at me for saying that. How can you be spoiled? You don't. I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm sorry, my family loves me. Okay.
I was gonna say it's not your fault that your family loves you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that also side note to that, I think
Yeah.
it's you know how people like get super mad when it's like, oh, they're so privileged, da da da. Like,
Yeah.
it's not their fault. Their parents did their job. Like, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You know?
Uh-huh. Or like the car things. You know what I mean? Like when people are like, I can't believe you got them a BMW for their first car. It's like, if I have the money, I'm getting my kid whatever the hell they want. Like, if yeah, I mean, you just want to make your kid's life. But let's go back to the Easter basket. So what about you? What's
Yes.
your take on Easter baskets? Are you getting one or
Um, no, I'm not getting one. I don't think, unless mom, you have something up your sleeve. But no, I don't really get Easter baskets anymore. Sometimes my aunts will make us Easter baskets. Or my grandma will sometimes. A little Easter story. I used to be obsessed with Peeps. And my grandma would always get us Peeps every single year. Well, one year, it was the year like right after my parents got divorced too, so I was already like upset. But
Mhm.
my grandma didn't get me Peeps, and I had like an hysterical
Oh
breakdown
my god.
about the fact that she didn't get me any. So the following year, she went out and bought me every single flavor that they had to
Oh,
make up for it. So it was just really sweet. But
that's really
yeah,
sweet.
other than that, probably no Easter basket. But I do want to advocate for adult children that we still deserve an Easter basket.
Yes. Especially in these days, like shit is so hard out here. Like give us a little joy, you know what I'm saying?
Just put some cleaning products in there. Like it can be like adult shit,
Yeah.
but we just want a little Easter basket.
Yeah. And but y'all don't do like Easter like well, I think too it's hard to do Easter without little kids cuz like I feel like like it's so centered sometimes around little kids and like Easter egg hunts. And if I was
I mean, it's
here,
about
yeah.
it's about Jesus, but yes,
Yeah.
so true.
Um I don't know. I mean, I guess yeah, it is. But like the people talk about like Hallmark holidays. I'm not saying that's what Easter is because it's not, but that's what it reminded me of when you said that. It's like people turn it into like a Hallmark holiday. Which like
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't really celebrate Easter like that. Um I just do like because my family does. My family usually, but we always do stuff for Easter. This year I kind of felt bad because this is the first year I think my grandma won't be with us for Easter. She's not dead. She's just not coming.
I was like, excuse me, where grandma?
No. She's just gonna be here because my grandpa's actually watching Bentley. So, um,
For all y'all listening, Bentley is my
oh yeah,
parents' dog.
yeah, and so she'll be here. But I think my grandpa's gonna be back on Easter. So
Wait, where are my parents?
They're going to the casino in,
Oh.
WinStar, yeah, because I think my parents are supposed to go with your parents, but my dad got sick, so no more casino for him.
I better win big for you, Vince, is all I'm saying.
It was so funny, dude. I called him and, as soon as he answered the phone, I heard, "Man, Chick-fil-A sounds good." I said, "Boy, you better start eating salads." I was like,
That's
"Some."
what he wanted. He wanted the Cobb salad.
Yeah. Even that, like, it's full of bacon and cholesterol, you're kidding me?
True.
Yeah.
Also, why the
Everything.
fuck is Chick-fil-A out here putting corn in their salad?
I like corn sometimes in the salad.
Well, I don't, and that pisses me off. And put that on my petty grievance for the week.
They only put it in their Southwest salad, though, don't they? Or whatever the tortilla Southwest salad is.
No, it's in that one, and I guess I thought it was in the Cobb salad as well, but I could be
Oh, is
wrong.
it? I don't know, to be honest, I don't like I heard this thing a long time ago that, like, turned me off to, like, restaurant salads or, like, any salad that's not, like, homemade. Because, like, you go to a restaurant and you're like, "Okay, I'm gonna eat healthier, so I'm gonna get a salad." But in reality, the salad has just as much calories as the chicken sandwich or as the chicken nuggets, like, so if I'm gonna eat the salad, I might as well just eat the damn chicken nuggets, you know?
It's all about the sauce. Like, there are so many hidden calories in sauce, and it's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Mhm. Yeah, so, like, if you get a vinaigrette and you take out, like, the cheese, and that's another thing, they always put so much cheese in salads, like, I used to be in love with the Chili's. God, the stain is just the Chili's, God, it was like the quesadilla salad, which obviously wasn't healthy because I had quesadillas in it, but
Yeah.
who knows?
I still feel like I'm eating cleaner though, so
Yeah.
I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah, smart. It's all about how you feel.
Absolutely.
Mhm. So actually, let's see here. Speaking of like families and, you know, holidays that came up, did you know I've seen a lot of videos and I think you have too about like prom and specifically moms with their sons at prom?
Boy moms need to be stopped, and I'm just gonna start with that.
Yeah, they need to be
Yeah.
studied for sure.
So, what kind of brought this up, I'm assuming you've seen it, is the video, and for y'all that haven't, you'll have to look it up on TikTok. But this mom, she made some type of TikTok talking about how she was going to prom, but not going as his date, but going to
Mm.
prom with her son. And like, she went all out, like full beat makeup, went out and bought like a prom dress. Crazy. Like, what is going through your head?
Yeah, that's wild. Like that's the same thing as like parents who like their sons are getting married and they want the wedding to be about the mom. Like the mom wants the wedding to be about them or like they just guard their son so hard. It's just wild. Um
Yeah.
which brings up another thing that I saw on TikTok was I saw this mom and she was like, "If I take my son to meet your daughter at your house to drop him off for prom and you come out with a gun, even if you're playing around, me and my son are leaving." Which I thought was really good because like I don't know where we got the narrative like that. Oh, like, that whole shotgun or the bring out the gun to scare the kid. Like he's a kid. They're kids. They're both kids. Like I think that's just so stupid.
Well, and especially now, like with all the like, shootings and crazy shit that happens, and like, why would you think
That was
that
funny.
that's okay? Like, what if that was your son
Mm.
and somebody did that to your son? To the point, also, do you remember that country song from back in the day that talks about this? It's called like "Cleaning This Gun" or something. That's
Mm-mm.
creepy. Yeah, no, it's a song. I don't know who sings it, but that's so creepy. Like if I had a son and they pulled up somewhere and somebody is joking,
Yeah.
that's no, that's absolutely unhinged. And that's something that I think has gotten like less normalized with time. Thank
Yeah.
God, because I feel like that used to be very normal.
Yeah. When you said that about the song with the gun, um, it reminded me of that. What is it? Little Johnny taking me fishing. The Don't
When
Take
he
the
was 8 years
Yeah.
old.
Dude, that song makes me cry all the time. I'm like, "Don't take the girl." Uh,
Good.
but
Um, but back to what we had started
yeah.
with the mom going with her son to prom. I just thought that was so. I just felt bad for his date.
Yeah.
Like first and foremost, I feel so bad for the son that his mom's this creepy bitch.
Yeah.
But two, I feel really bad for his date. Like I can't imagine, and they're young,
Yeah.
so I mean it's not to the extent as when like you bring home a serious girlfriend and the mom is mean to the girlfriend. But still, like I just feel so bad for this boy and his date.
But if that happens at his prom, imagine what happens at his wedding.
It's gonna be like that clip where the mom kissed her son on the mouth at his wedding. Did you
I
see
don't
that?
know. I don't think so.
Yeah, like she walked down with her son and she kissed him on the mouth before the bride walked out.
That is crazy. That's creepy.
That's creepy. I think once your kid hits 4, do not kiss them on the mouth anymore. I
Yeah,
think that's
Tom
creepy.
Brady.
Weird as fuck.
Yeah, that is weird. And then I mean, I guess too, you could say like don't sexualize like, you know, like children or your kids. So, um I mean, I don't agree with that. Don't kiss your kids on I don't know. Like it's just it's weird to
I guess it depends on like my mom did not do
yeah.
that growing up.
Oh,
Like
I've
that wasn't,
no, we've never been a kiss on the mouth family. That's just weird to me.
and that's why I'm putting an age limit on it.
Yeah.
For Matt,
Like
anything past that's creepy as fuck.
yeah, but to be honest, like I think even when I was younger, like none of us ever kissed on the mouth. Like it was like
Yeah,
cheeks or, like hand or like I don't know, like but I'm also not like a very affectionate person with family. Um I mean, I'll give hugs to like my grandma and my mom and my dad, but like I'm not like very affectionate
yeah.
in that way. Um so I don't know, maybe it's just like how I am, but that was
And
interesting.
maybe because I'm the same way, but I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I that's why I'm putting an age cap on it because I think if I had kids, I wouldn't do it, but I'm going to allow it until 4 years old, and
Yeah.
it's like my personal thought, and then after that, it's creepy,
Yeah.
very weird.
I agree. I agree with you for sure. This I know we were talking about like TikTok and stuff and I don't want to derail us too much, but have you seen that TikTok of the radio video? Boogie with a suitcase. The dance?
Oh, the dance, yeah, yeah.
Dude, I am so obsessed with that song. I haven't even listened to the song, just a snippet that's on the TikTok. And I at some point, even if the trend is over, I'm never gonna post it probably, but I want to learn the dance. Like I think it'd be so fun.
You should. You've been
I will
talking about it. You really do love it.
yeah. I wish I was a dancer. Like
Like a
not
stripper?
no. Actually, they make bank, so maybe.
True.
Um but no, like just like a regular like a dancer, like a hip hop like dancer or something. Just for fun too, just on the side. I guess I could try to do it, like just watch videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But I just don't have the like my body is not like loose enough, you know what I mean? Like I'm like the
I feel like
Tin
you gotta
Man
have
or
some
whatever.
like. I think I have it like a during the time. Just like
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
into it.
What is that? White Chicks. The one is his name Terrell. He's like on the dance floor and he's like
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's my extent of dancing. That's what. But
I don't like to think about how I look when I dance. I just know I'm having a good time.
yeah.
And what I look like is none of my business.
Mhm. I have this thing where I get drunk at country bars and I go ask girls to dance who actually know
I've
how to
never once
dance.
seen you do this.
Well, I haven't done it around you. I've done it with my brother and my aunt. Those are the only two people I've done it with, but yeah, so
Mhm.
I'll do that. And I don't know how to dance. But my drunk confidence thinks I do. I'll go out there, but I'll tell them like before. Like I don't know how to dance to this. And one time I did and I was just stepping on this girl's shoes the whole time. I felt so
Oh
bad. And she had really nice
no.
boots on. But it was fun.
At least you didn't have no chocolates on, and you didn't like take off your toenail.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
Jacob
True.
was definitely taking off my toenail before.
Oh my gosh. And that's why you don't dance in chunkless.
You know what? You're damn right. Be safe for everybody listening.
Yep. That's funny. Um, but yeah, so that's what I got.
Well, on that note though, of like going to bars, we're
Uh-huh.
definitely gonna have to do another. I'll get in the mood to go out, but we have to go out again before we
Yeah.
move.
Yeah, for sure. And we can go somewhere like divey, or we can go to like a country place or wherever y'all want to go. I don't
Or we
really
can hop
care.
around.
Or
Yeah,
we could hop around. True. There's this thing called Uber that we could take and we can drive on
right,
Uber's
right.
car.
I personally prefer Lyft, but that's just me.
Oh. Lyft is cheaper. I will say when I've been to big cities, Lyft has been cheaper, but I will say less people drive Lyft, I think, so it takes a little longer sometimes.
Yeah, we had a decent amount here, so I normally don't ever have any issues here. Um, Last time we did use a Lyft, or maybe not last time, but one of the most recent times we've used a Lyft, our driver, it was cold outside, but like he had the heat in the car ridiculously hot. And it was bad. It was making us so sick.
Dude, the last Uber I took, or okay, like the third to last, maybe. I don't know if I've said it on this podcast, but it was a Uber, and this guy was, first of all, he smelled. He had a really nice truck, but he smelled. And I'm very much like I can sometimes I look like a man and people will literally think I'm a man. And so I think he thought I was. And he starts talking to me about like how he has this group of men and they go to other countries and they try to convert people and basically describing a cult, and then he starts talking about like the vaccines and like COVID and like how they're trying to control us, and I'm like, "Oh, just get me to my destination, please." I was like, "Please don't try and take me." It was like one of the scariest Uber rides I've had.
Oh my god.
And it's not because of like his thoughts, but it's the way he was saying things and like the way he made it seem like, you know what I mean? I was kind of like, oh, I don't know about this. It was very
You
creepy.
didn't you encountered an actual cult leader.
I did,
That's
I think.
insane.
Yeah. But I resisted joining the all men cult.
I mean, I'm sure it was very tempting.
Very tempting, especially with the smells. Like, could you imagine how they all probably smell?
Get them all together in that same Uber.
That'd be so funny.
But in other news this week, I'm sure we've all seen the group of ladies that went to space.
Yeah. Katy Katy Perry, and then I don't know any of the other ones. Do you know their
One of
names?
them is Jeff Bezos' girlfriend, yeah?
I think so, yeah. Because I saw a video
And
of
then,
him walking around when they landed and he face planted.
as she
Yeah.
honestly.
Um,
But yeah, I didn't know who the other ladies were.
I think one was it Gail, or I think her name's Gail.
Gail
Let me
Lewis?
Gail Lewis. Oh, that's the girl from
Walmart
Walmart, right?
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Gail King is her name. Gail
I don't
King.
know. Oh,
And then Amanda Wynn, who, oh, this is a different one, I think. I don't know if this is the same. Was she on this flight? So Gail King, Katy Perry. Let me just read off these names. They're right here. So we have Katie, Carrie, I'm gonna butcher these names. Carrie Ann Flynn, Katy Perry, Lauren Sanchez, Aisha Bowe, Gail King, Amanda Wynn, Sarah Knights, and that's it. But oh yeah, people are just dogging on them for this. Like,
what are your thoughts?
I thought it was unnecessary. I thought it was stupid. Like, I if they were gonna go, because when I heard about it at first, the first thing that came to my mind was like, I hope they don't die. First of all, because like we've seen so
Right.
many videos of just, you know what I mean, right as soon as
Yeah.
they take off. Second of all, I thought they were gonna be gone for like a day or so. I didn't know they were just gonna go over 10 minutes or however long they went up and then come back down. Like, that seems like a waste of money. Like, if it was a 5-day trip or a 3-day trip or something like that, I would be probably a little more like, "Okay, I get it. You wanna experience space." But these bitches literally just went boop, boop. Like,
Just right in the atmosphere, like not deep into space, just like where you could see the outside of Earth, and then they went back.
dude, did you see this stuff too about Katy Perry singing, "What a Wonderful World"?
No, I
Oh, apparently, as they were, like, landing or something, they looked over and Katy Perry started singing "Wonderful World, It's a Wonderful World." Like, okay.
go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm sorry. No, you go.
I just, I feel once again I'm gonna get on my soapbox that rich people need to fucking humble themselves and realize that nobody gives a shit.
Yeah,
Like
that
people are
is true.
starving, and there's no telling how much this fucking stupid hour-long excursion to the atmosphere costs. And also, y'all want to talk shit about Taylor Swift flying her jet everywhere and how bad that is for the atmosphere? I
Yeah.
don't think that's very well either. I don't know. It's just like read the room. People like can't afford to live, but
Right?
let's ship these rich bitches into space and like make it a big deal. I don't care. I really couldn't
Yeah.
care less.
I don't care either. Like, I thought it was stupid. I just loved all of the memes, but at the same time, I kind of felt bad for them. Like, I'm such an empath because, like, this is something they probably were so excited to do. And I'm pretty sure they had to pay for it. Like, if I remember correctly, I think they had, like, a
Really?
couple of these things, like, a couple of these ships or spaceships or whatever that they were trying to do where people had to pay to get on them. So I'm pretty sure they had to pay. But second of all, it's like, can you imagine being so happy to do I was gonna say thumping. Thumping. Could you imagine being so happy to do something and then everybody just being like shitting on you? Like, I think that's where like the empath me
Well,
comes in. So I was like, damn, that kind of sucks. But at the same time, it's like, mm, like you said, read the room. Like, there's a lot of shit going on in this world that the last thing we need to be doing is sending celebrities to space for 10 minutes for fun.
yeah.
Also
I
suck.
did see. Oh, no, go ahead.
No, you go first because I my thing is kind of gonna trail off to something else. So you go.
Okay. I just had a question. I saw somebody say that they, I don't know the proper verbiage here. They shipped out of somewhere in West Texas. Where was it? Because we're in that region.
They weren't in Houston? Well, that's not West
That's what
Texas
I
then.
thought. Yeah, but I saw somebody say West Texas and was like, no, wait a damn minute.
Um, Above the Earth's surface. Blue Origin's historic all-women flight crew that journeyed 62 miles above Earth's surface to the official boundary of space and then touched down in West Texas has been met with a collective shrug and criticism. But it doesn't say where they touched down in West Texas.
Okay. Not that it really matters, just I thought that was interesting since we're from
Oh,
that area.
okay. Um, this says here Van Horn, maybe?
I don't know where that is.
I think it says Van Horn, a town around 2,000 people, 120 miles southeast of El Paso.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's where it happened. So, but that's where they do all of that. Like, they always do it in Texas in like little remote towns that are so small.
Yeah.
And then half the town gets to work at their, facilities. That's the I'm sure they get some sort of tax break for that. That's why they go for those little places because they
God
need it.
forbid.
Yeah,
They just
they're
need that little $5 tax break.
their $1 billion empire. They really need it. Uh, but what I wanted to say, do you have anything else about that you
Nope,
want to talk
that's
about?
it.
Um, I wanted to know, and I was thinking about this yesterday or today. I was like, when did people start hating Katy Perry? I used to love
I
her.
think when Firework plays 8 million times on the same station and you just have to listen to it on repeat,
Yeah.
I don't know. I say that. I'm not like a hater of Katy Perry by any means, but like I'm just indifferent. Like she had some bangers back in like 2010, don't get me wrong, but like I don't give a shit now.
Well, okay, so yeah, her new music, like I liked her back in Warped Tour. Like good, like, almost like she was never pop punk, but, like, rockier style, because there's this trend going around on TikTok, and it reminded me of the song, and it was, "Thinking of You" by Katy Perry.
Although
So I re-added that to my playlist, and I've been listening to it, and it just got me thinking, I was like, "When did people start hating her?" I don't other than I mean, she has had some stuff. I know she, like, kissed this kid on American Idol who had never been kissed before, and I think
it
she
did.
thought yeah, I think she thought, like, "Oh, he's gonna really like his first kiss being Katy Perry," and he did not like it. He was not happy. So I think that's when she kinda got canceled around that time, and then I don't remember anything else, though.
I just feel like she fell off. Like she's just
Yeah.
not like she had her moment. Like when I was in middle school, that bitch was iconic.
Yeah.
Loved her music.
She was like the Lady
And it
Gaga.
kind of yeah, and it makes sense like in my head like extraterrestrial like why she was like one of the people to go like makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But I feel like some artists like you have your moment, you have your era, and then they just kind of like die down and like just kind of keep quiet and like live off their riches and like mind their business. And I feel like she could have done that, maybe like popped off with like a reunion tour like a decade or so later. I don't know, but I mean, I don't hate her. I
Well,
just think
she's been
this whole thing.
touring, though.
See, I didn't know that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
it's irrelevant at this point in time.
Yeah. True. Yeah. I don't know. I really could care less, like, either way, but I was just thinking about that, and I was like, "Hmm, I wonder why or when." Who knows? I had one more thing to say before, I guess we could kinda end it after unless you had something else you wanted to talk about?
Not really. No,
So, I feel like we're only talking about TikTok stuff today, but
which is most of our episodes.
yeah. Well, that's where, like, we get all of our stuff from. Like,
The news outlet.
yeah. Oh, but okay, so I saw this girl and I made a TikTok video about this already, but posted a video and she was like, when I thought it was a good idea to sing Lady Gaga, and it was like one of the songs that was dirtier, I think, in church. And it reminded me, I was about shoot, I don't know, I had to be like, maybe like 12, 11, 13. I don't know, somewhere in that lower range. I wasn't in high school. I think maybe I was in middle school. I could have even been, like, in elementary, like, late elementary, I don't remember. But me and my friend at the time, she was, like, my best friend, and we would, we loved Ashley Simpson. So we
Uh-huh.
were at a church lockdown, um, and they had a talent show like, a show and tell or something like that. So me and her thought it would be a great idea to sing an Ashley Simpson song. And we were young, so we didn't really realize what the song was, and it was called "La La" by Ashley Simpson. Have you heard of it?
I bet if I heard it, I'd know it. But
Yeah, so we get up there and we're like dancing and singing. And the chorus goes, "You make me wanna la la in the kitchen on the floor. I'll be a French maid. I'll meet you at the door like an alley cat. Drink the milk up, I want more." And like
you
looking
feel
back now, I'm like, okay, that's a dirty song. But when we were younger, we didn't know, but we knew something was up when like it got to a certain point in the song and the church like lady turned the song off. She was like, "Nope, not that."
the end of this right here. Oh my god, when you brought that up,
Yeah.
it made me think of it not similar, but like a show and tell, like talent show story from when I was a kid. And I
Uh-huh.
completely forgot about this until you said it.
Yeah.
But me and this girl decided we were gonna audition for the talent show and you had to do it in music class before you got like approved to go up onto the stage.
Mhm.
And we worked for weeks on a little choreographed like song and dance. I didn't even know the song. This girl had to teach me the song, but anyway, we got really into it and we made these like fake guitars. So it was like a little not a 2x4, but like a little piece of wood like
Yeah.
this, and then we had like cut out a poster board to look like a guitar, and it was part of our routine, whatever. And I turn around to do the little spin for this
Yeah.
dance, and I smacked the shit out of this girl in the head, and I never lived it down.
Uh,
And I just thought of it right now.
you smacked her in the head with a 2x4? Or
Yeah.
the wood? That
Smacked
poor
her in the
girl.
fucking head.
She probably remembers that to this day. She's like, "I remember back when I was a this girl hit me in the head with a new weapon."
Yeah. it's kind of funny to like look back and think on it now because like I wasn't like popular, but I wasn't unpopular at this
Yeah.
point, and then everything went very downhill after this performance for me.
Yeah.
So just funny. Anywho,
Yeah,
random
that is funny.
story from my life.
Now we each have talent show stories.
Yeah. Y'all send in your talent show stories. We want to
Let us know your embarrassing stories. Alrighty, well, I think that's all we had today. So you wanna wrap us up?
Yes, as always, y'all make sure to go like, follow, subscribe, give us 5 stars. Please comment. We love hearing from you guys. We love the feedback. And we just really appreciate y'all. And thank you for tuning in. And we will be back next week.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Bye.
Bye, suckers.